Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Penny coming from Dragon's Eye Hub. It's a big week. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on physically, mentally, and emotionally with our bodies. We are all being placed in different parts of the world. The mer beings right now have been working within the Atlantic and just off the coast of Chile around Easter Island, where some pyramid energy technology on the seabed has come online. It's always been there, but now our consciousness is aware of it. It's trying to work with Gaia and us to create broker some what's the word, some calm. There is a lot going on planet, and many of you are feeling it. I mean, you might feel that you need to be in nature, bringing in the light, bringing it into Gaia. There is an event that I've been asked to share with you. There has been a lot of galactic energy working, so I'll get my glasses on and we'll get started. And it's asking us to step into our shoes. It's asking us to look, reflect at how we have been in our lives and could we change things? Could we act differently? Rather than react, to proactively look at how we react to things to see if we can actually work with our energy a little bit differently to change the outcome. And this is where we're at. So I'll get my glasses on and we will get started. As I said, we have an event on 04:27 AM, that's CED time, that's European time, and that's on the 21st of September before the eclipse. The eclipse is in the evening in Europe. If you're anywhere else in the world, please, recreate the time for your timeline, because this event is asking us to look up into the sky. Before us, we've been suggesting maybe star bathing, moon bathing, however you feel, whatever's going on for you. It's good to moon bathe, get out there in the starlight. It's very good for the energy right now. It's good for Gaia. It's good for us to come together and work that way. All the Celestia, Neptune, all the watery energy is working. Their consciousness is coming online as our consciousness is opening. And as I said before, we're going through this time of these two eclipses, creating this new container. There is a separation that you can feel. And this separation is asking you, are you going on as you always do? Or is it time for change within? Because we're asking to change within, to enter our own temples, to go within and see how we feel, what we require and desire, what resonates with us and what doesn't. So as we go forward over the next couple of years, our perspective can change and we can be proactive. So this event, as I said, is at 4:27 AM European time on the 21st. This is before the eclipse. The event is bringing in energy on the violet ray and its initiation. And it's coming in with a source dragon, creating flow from the andromedas. Now, the andromedas is where there is a portal, you would call it, in human terms. We can't see it because our consciousness and the dimensional energy that we are working within, it's unable for us to see it. But the andromedas is where the portal to all of the universes, all of the paradigms. Right now we are working with a 16th dimensional matrix, and if you go above the 16, then you are going through the andromedas and you're going into other hologram states. Whether you can bring it back and it works here is a different matter, because as we know, we're in 3D right now. Well, we're actually in 4D. We're on the bridge going from 3D to 5. And so the way we used to think and the way we used to feel is changing dramatically within us and within our groups of how we are all working together. Myself, I've been asked to step back about 6 weeks ago, step back, come inside, work with the energy, which I have been doing, and it's been quite exceptional. New things, we're all just remembering. You know, some say, oh, you do training and I'm teaching. No, I'm just helping people to remember. That's all we're doing. We're all helping each other to remember. We're also starting a new project, the Crystal Nova project. So if you go on to dragon'seyehub.com, you can see the start of that. We are bringing sacred sites to you. So if for whatever reason you can't get to them, if it's a physical disability, if it's an abundance disability right now, then we're bringing it to you, and we're going to be putting the videos on bi-weekly. We'll see how it goes. And there's nobody on these things. It is just the energy of the place, so we can start connecting as a collective. And it's not just for the few, it's for everyone. So this is the Crystal Nova project that we're starting, and it's very exciting. So let's carry on. So this event is asking us to look up this violet rain initiation. Is coming in through the energy of the crown energy. It's working all the way through us. And so with that, many benevolent, galactic, extraterrestrial, whatever you want to call them, beings who find it difficult right now to create a container for you to see them, they're bringing much energy to harmonize, rebalance, physical healing, as we would put it, but they call it wholeness, mental and emotional health and well-being. We've listed on the Crystal Nova site where all, you know, what these energies do for the actual bodies, and where it's coming through and where it's coming from within our solar system. There is many more coming out, but I was asked just to put these certain frequencies in for everyone to work with. So it's out there, it's on the website. You just go in there, you can either play it, so you can go on the frequency directory and press and play, or you can just invoke it by saying, I invoke the 852, that's Arcturian energy. They work with our mental and emotional state. So you could say, I invoke the 852, I would like to connect to you now, and then express why. You have to express why, and then allow them to come in to help you. You will be guided. You will be guided how to do this. It's different for everybody. But please reach out if you need any help with that kind of energy. That's what we're here for. Which is why we're doing this Venus Cosmic Weather Report, because it gives a platform for these benevolent energies to work on. We work through the dreamscape, and we work through frequency astrology of the dragon and the rose with the angelics. And that being said, let's carry on. I know it's a big week. I know there's a lot of energy. We can feel this apprehension as we're coming towards this weekend. We can feel something big happening. Gaia is reacting too. So you might see some shifts and change all over Gaia. So let's get on. So as I said, this event, 04:27 a.m. on the 21st of September, that's European time, before the eclipse. The eclipse is bringing energy on the violet ray and initiation, with the source dragon creating flow from the andromedas, asking us to look up. We've looked up into the skies in wonder, not realizing that from the dawn of humankind, we're actually looking at ourselves and we have an inner solar system. And this is waking up now, which is why we have been channeling and bringing in all these frequencies. So let's start on the first frequency of this event. There are 5 frequencies that are coming in with different energies to help you depending on what your journey is and how you're feeling. So 852 on the 111. This is the Arcturian perspective. As this new paradigm is being created, the container being formed, we are being asked to reflect. Are we doing things the same, or have we changed? This is a message from the Arcturians asking us to reflect. If we change, we will create harvest. The Arcturiens are enabled to work with us on the mental and emotional plane, working with our third eye and pineal gland. So if you want to work with this energy, you can simply say, I invoke the 852 on the 111. Please enable me with my personal change. I mean, that's just to get you going. You might find another way to express it, but this is just to get you going. The next perspective is on the 1185 on the 888. This is working prominently with the feminine, ascended feminine divine energy coming in on planet, creating the 888 portal, which works with channeling with Gaia, her consciousness of Mama Pacha, Mejeje, whatever language you speak in, with Mother Earth. They are coming in on the wisdom degree, working with the crystal azezulite. It's down in all the words below. I can't think in human form right now because there's a lot coming through. So they are coming in on the wisdom degree, working with the crystal azezulite through this event, enabling us to harmonize our heart if we feel separation through these times. So you can see how different benevolent galactic beings are coming in to help us with different perspectives. They've aligned themselves with the Solfeggio frequencies to enable us, as this is what our inner solar system, within us, our inner solar system is to do with our energetic light anatomy. It's to do with our energetic system, our chakras, as some as you would call it. So this is where they're aligning themselves. It's not their frequency, but it's how they can connect to us. So as I said, 1185 hertz on the 888, the Omegan perspective. The Omegans harmonize. Whatever they work with, they harmonize. And right now, the invitation is there for them to harmonize our hearts. So whatever you're going through or will be going through, this is a great tool to work with. The next energy is the energy of the divine feminine of Earth. Now, we haven't spoken a lot about her. She works with the energy of the sisters of Dendara and the brothers of Abydos. They were priests and priestesses all over the globe, but their last known point was in Egypt. They're working with us to remember. There were etheric temples above places all over the world. Priests and priestesses were there, honoured this energy, and would give their vehicles, their carbon vehicles, their human form for this energy to work through. So this energy, the 285 on the 999, is asking many of us who were once a priest or a priestess, or are now a priest or priestess. This is the energy to work with, to remember your energy, to remember the reasons why. The divine feminine of Earth creating a new path, an unknown path with Uranus. If you feel stuck or blocked, here the event is working with the Cobra energy, the Cobra being very quick. It's very quick energy, creating the element of fire, enabling an opening. So again, I invoke the 285 on the 999. I invite the divine feminine of Earth to enable me to create my new path and to remove blah, blah, blah blocks, whatever you have. If you haven't got a block or you're just feeling stuck, just invite it in and see what it shows you. Or you can just simply play 285. You can simply play 1185 or 852 or the other frequencies we're talking about, and lay in the energy. Play it while you sleep. But let this be said, it will enable this energy to come in and work with you through your